Aloha, everybody. I just wanted to come on real quick and talk about one thing you can do every day to supercharge your heart, and that is boosting your nitric oxide level. Nitric oxide, so in 1998, a few scientists won the Nobel Prize for discovering the role of nitric oxide in heart health. 1998, so this has been known for some time. We know how important nitric oxide is to cardiovascular health. If you increase your nitric oxide levels every day, your blood pressure will go down immediately. That's how powerful increasing your nitric oxide levels are. As we age, we produce less and less, so it becomes more and more important to increase our levels. Now, how do you increase your levels? Well, greens. I have a guide on, I think it's the top 10 foods to decrease your blood pressure. And in it, I have an aside where I talk about some of the, maybe another top 10 foods high in nitric oxide. It's like beets and arugula, I think cilantro. So a lot of greens are high in nitric oxide. And what nitric oxide does is it opens everything up, helps circulate, so improves circulation, and by improving circulation, it improves oxygenation, so we're getting more oxygen to our tissues and our cells, which is then improving everything we eat because all those nutrients are able to disperse better. When we take supplements, those supplements are working better because it's circulating, it's getting in everywhere. It's also opening everything up, so it's decreasing blood pressure, among a lot of other things that are beneficial. So what I tell my patients, the best way to increase your nitric oxide level, or really what I say, the best way to decrease your blood pressure is by drinking green juice, and because green juice is high in nitric oxide. So it's difficult, right? You gotta get a juicer, you gotta buy all the ingredients, I get it. But if you go to Costco, Target, Whole Foods, there is a brand, Suja, which I know I have talked about before. Suja is great. There are other green juices, but I particularly like Suja for two important reasons. One, it's organic. Really important to include organic because there's no pesticides, herbicides, all those toxins increase your blood pressure. They increase your inflammation, which increases all types of disease, diabetes, heart disease. It's also carcinogenic, so it'll make you more prone to cancer. So excluding toxins, pesticides, conventional fruits and vegetables as much as possible is best. So it's organic, so you don't have to worry about that stuff in here. It's also cold pressed, meaning it's not heated. When you heat anything or pasteurize anything, you kill the bad bacteria, but you also kill all the good stuff. So this is cold pressed, meaning it is not heated. So all the live enzymes are retained in here. So you're getting all the good stuff. So it's called Mighty Dozen, and there's like a dozen things in here. It does have an apple in here for a little sweetness, but it's got celery, cucumber, kale, collards, spirulina, chlorella, so some really good deep greens. So if I were to say, for the best bang for your buck with the nitric oxide, start including 2 to 4 pounds of greens every day. That is overwhelming. That's a lot of chewing, prepping, eating. But if you put 2 to 4 pounds of vegetables in a juicer, you're just drinking a glass of juice every day. Easy. And you're getting your live food and you're getting your greens. It's a win-win on so many levels. And it's about $9 at Costco. It would cost you more to buy all the ingredients and juice it yourself. So I usually get a couple of these bottles and keep it in my fridge. I also juice myself, but I always have this on hand and I drink it along with my other stuff because this is like real green heavy. And if you're not used to it, just start with a little bit. It's still going to be more than what you're used to, and it's going to help your body. It's going to help oxygenate. It's going to help your energy level. It's going to help your recovery, your exercise recovery, your activity recovery. It's going to help blood sugar. It helps all kinds of things because of that circulation and oxygenation. That's the cornerstone of all disease. And we have known this since 1998 when they gave the Nobel Prize for its connection with cardiovascular health. So important to increase your nitric oxide level. So anyhow, I'll try and put a link on this post if I can figure out how to do it. If you haven't gotten that guide that I created with the top 10 foods for your blood pressure. Otherwise, thank you for listening. Let me know if you have any questions or if you've tried this or have any other comments. All right, mahalo for listening. Till next time.